cable is 180 metres long. 45 metres is used. 7/9 of the remaining cable is used. How much cable is left? So we start with 180 metres of cable. 45 metres are used. Then, of the remaining cable, 7/9 is used, and we want to know how much cable is left. So, to calculate how much of the remaining cable is left, we first of all need to work out how much cable remains after the 45 metres is used. So we need to subtract 45 from 180, which gives us 135. So after 45 metres is used, there is still 135 metres of cable. We know that 7/9 of this is used, so we could work out 7/9 of 135 and then subtract it from 135 to give us how much cable we have left. But let's work it out a quicker way. If 7/9 is used, that means 2/9 of the remaining cable is not used. So we can find 2/9 of 135. 135 divided by 9 is 15, and then 15 times 2 is 30, so 30 metres of cable is left. But perhaps you used a different bar model to answer this. Is there any other bar model which works? Well, how about this one? Here, like us, they started by subtracting 45 from 180, so they knew that there was 135 metres of remaining cable, but they represented this with a bar instead of a brace. And then, rather than working out 2/9, they worked out 7/9 of the remaining cable, so they worked out that 105 metres were used. Then they subtracted the 105 metres that were used from the 135 metres of remaining cable, so they worked out that 30 metres of cable was left. You might think that they wasted time finding the 7/9 of the remaining cable, so finding out that 105 metres was used. But the advantage of doing it in this way is that it's easier to check your answer. So here they can see that 45 metres was used, then 105 metres was used, then 30 metres was left. So they can check that 45 plus 105 plus 30 equals 180, because that's how much cable they started with. So there are different ways of solving a problem, and there are different bar models that work. So it's okay if the way you solve the problem, or if your bar model, is different to other children in your class, as long as you have represented all the information in the question in a way that makes sense to you.